Once upon a time, in a kingdom nestled between blue lakes and silver forests, there lived a young princess named Elara. She was beautiful, with hair like spun gold and eyes as clear as spring water, yet her heart often longed for more jewels, more gowns, more splendor than her palace already gave her. One golden morning, while walking in the royal woods, she heard a cry unlike any she had heard before. Following the sound, she came upon a swan caught in a hunter's net. Its white wings beat against the ropes in panic, and its dark eyes pleaded for help. Elara knelt down gently. "Fear not, noble swan," she whispered, and with careful hands she untangled the net until at last the bird was free. The swan spread its wings, and in the sunlight, each feather shimmered like silver flame. Before flying away, it plucked one feather and laid it at her feet. "This feather holds magic," the swan said, its voice soft as the wind. "It grants wishes. But beware, its light will fade if used in selfishness." With a graceful sweep, the swan lifted into the sky and was gone. Elara's heart pounded as she picked up the feather, glowing bright and warm in her hand. That very night, she whispered her first wish: "I wish for a necklace of diamonds brighter than the stars." The feather glowed, and before her appeared a necklace so dazzling it made the courtiers gasp. For days, Elara could not resist its power. She wished for gowns woven with silver thread, banquets laden with golden dishes, and a hall filled with music and laughter. Each time, her feather gleamed, but with every selfish desire, its glow dimmed, the shimmer fading into gray. One summer, the kingdom was struck by a terrible drought. The rivers thinned, the fields cracked, and her people grew weary with thirst and hunger. Elara stood upon her balcony, watching the once green valley turn brown. In the village below, children cried for water, and mothers carried empty buckets. Her jewels sparkled on her neck, her banquet tables overflowed, yet her heart felt heavy with guilt. She held up the swan's feather. It was nearly dull now, a shadow of its first brilliance. She remembered the swan's words: "It will fade if used in selfishness." For the first time, her voice trembled with true care. "Feather," she whispered, "I wish for rain to heal my people, to fill their wells and bring life back to the land." The feather flared with a brilliance she had never seen before, brighter than 100 torches. Suddenly the skies darkened with clouds, and rain poured down across the kingdom. The earth drank deeply, rivers rushed full, and laughter rose from the villages as people danced beneath the storm. When Elara looked back at the feather, it had transformed into a crown of radiant light, resting gently upon her head. Its glow was not of jewels or gold, but of kindness, shining from within her. From that day forward, Princess Elara was remembered not for her gowns or treasures, but for her gift of selfless love. She wore no crown of metal, only the invisible crown of light that guided her heart. And so the kingdom flourished, for its people had learned that the greatest treasure was not in riches, but in the kindness of a heart that thinks of others first. Sparkle's moral: selfless kindness shines brighter than any treasure.